Hey, Howard. You know, when was the last time we bullied Activision Blizzard?
Oh, as of recording,
It feels like it's been a while. That's why I'm asking.
Oh, 2 weeks ago.
That's long enough.
Long enough. Hey guys, guess what? Remember Overwatch 2? And how the whole point of having a new game?
No one does, because no one plays it.
Remember how the whole point of Overwatch 2 was to have a single-player campaign in which you had like an RPG skill tree?
I didn't know that was actually supposed to be part of it.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh.
So that way everyone played different in the single-player campaign than the multiplayer campaign.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I know. What a cool idea. It'd be a shame
Right.
if, hold on, stay with me. Not only is it not there at launch, they just decided to cancel
It's
it.
done. Goodbye.
Yep.
So you might be thinking, Howard, David, doesn't that mean that Overwatch 2 is just pretty much the same as the first Overwatch? And to that I say, yes.
It is.
Yes, it is.
Literally the same game.
Literally the same game.
So we actually have, so during a Twitch stream about Overwatch 2's content roadmap, executive producer Jared, I'm not saying that last name, it's going to be on screen.
Let me see.
I'm going to guess Neos?
Maybe,
Elemental Hero Neos?
I'm going to say Noose or Noise.
Nice. All right. Explain the decision to cut the PvE content. I'm going to say the quote. I'm going to be professional for once. Development on the PvE experience has not really made the progress that we had hoped. The team has created a bunch of amazing content, so there's awesome missions that are really exciting. There's brand new enemies that are super fun to fight and truly great and ridiculous hero talents, but unfortunately the effort required to put all that together into a Blizzard quality experience, that's a funny joke, that we can ship to you is huge. There's no end in sight or defined kind of end date that we can put out to the world. Now, first of all, I understand things get cut when they're put on the cutting room floor. However, when it's the main selling point of your game, literally the first thing that they even said, like one of the first things.
Yeah.
And they said, we don't have enough time to finish it. Why did you release it? Why did you release the game? I don't even understand.
Because the same thing. They had to do something to get the heat off their backs.
Yeah, it's
probably because they did something bad, most likely. Whatever. I'm sure it was something. But it's at this point, there's been so many bad things they've done that they've covered up with Overwatch 2 stuff that I've lost track.
Yeah, it's almost as if Overwatch 2 was made because they had no other games, because they keep canceling all their games because they don't want to release games. Mm-hmm. So they announced Overwatch 2 as a way to distract us from something terribly inhumane. That's still being investigated, by the way. Mm-hmm. So, this is so essentially the PvE is gonna go back to the same way it was in Overwatch 1, where there's going to be seasonal content with generic waves a la TF2.
So again, literally the same game.
Yeah. And don't worry, they're not adding another hero until after summer.
Oh.
So the second or third hero in the game since it came out is being added?
Because I'm trying to remember, how many new characters did they have when the game launched?
Other than the little ninja girl.
There's like 1 or 2?
I think 2. I think literally 2.
Granted, it's still a large roster, but the fact that you only introduced 2 new characters.
Junker Queen, whatever. There was Junker Queen. There was, I think Baptiste is new.
Who's that guy?
He's just some old guy. No, literally no one cares about the dudes in Overwatch. Why would you ever care about the dudes in Overwatch?
Yeah.
Why would you ever care about the robots in Overwatch? No, we all know why people play Overwatch, okay? Shut up. Then
I like the design of some of the robots. They're kind of interesting.
I know, but no one cares.
I
know. The Ninja Girl. Echo was added into the base game.
Yeah.
Which then said, what's the point? Yeah, just those 3.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Good job.
Oh, don't worry. They just added Lifeweaver for a game that came out in 2022. They added a new character in April to hide the fact that they got sued.
It never ends, does it?
Yeah, no, there's never any like, I'm sorry if you're a fan of Overwatch 2, but you are not taking any W's other than maybe...
What fans of Overwatch 2?
I ain't gonna get an angry comment. I ain't saying stuff. I ain't saying anything. I got an.
I'll say it, because I'm not the one who looks at the account. I have access to it.
He's had access for a whole year and a half, and he's never looked once.
No.
Which is the amount of confidence I wish I had.
I'm just gonna stay blissfully ignorant.
Oh, what's that? Someone's talking trash? Well, they're probably stupid because they're talking to me on the internet. But yeah, sucks to suck.
Yeah.
There's still point of
So
Overwatch 2.
how long? All right. So here's the question then. Do you think they will do an Overwatch 3? And do you think this exact same thing will
Dude,
happen?
they're gonna find out. They're gonna like actually release like Epstein's flight logs, and they're gonna find half of Activision Blizzard staff genuinely went there, and then literally within the next hour,
Overwatch 3 announcement.
dude, they're gonna do it so bad. They're gonna
Oh my
skip to
God.
Overwatch 4. All right.
I'm gonna get Overwatch 3. Overwatch 3 and 4 come out tomorrow.
Which, you know what? I should probably put this caveat. We're not going to blame the developers on this one bit. Every single piece of evidence we find is corporate mingling on the product, so it's not the developer's fault at all in this situation, from what I can gather.
Okay.
It's all basically the developers make something, and then the man comes in with a cigar and comes in and goes, "I want you to put a teddy bear in," and then walks away. And they're like, well, "We got to put the teddy bear in now." And as they're putting the teddy bear together, he goes, "I want you to have a mode where you fight a giant kaiju," and then he walks away. And they go, "But what about the teddy bear?" "Huh? Yeah, make it done." And then he walks.
Yeah.
And it's basically how Overwatch 2 has been. So, yeah, no point of Overwatch 2. Oh, wait, hold on, Dave. I also forgot to mention,
Oh, no.
with every bad piece of Activision Blizzard news, guess which positive news came out?
You get a new character?
No.
I don't know.
Activision Blizzard announces it's Pride Month merchandise.
But it's not Pride Month.
And also, they have multiple sexual abuse cases.
But Howard, it's not Pride Month.
Yeah, I know.
That's next month.
I know.
Do you think Blizzard knows that?
No, they just saw bad news and they just hit send on the drafted tweet. They have these like archived, like,
they probably
General
do.
Grievous with the lightsaber, so whenever they see the bad news, they open up their cape and pick something and just throw a dart and it hits send on Twitter.
Yeah.
Like they just have things prepped, right? They have things prepped.
Okay. That makes sense, actually.
Yeah.
I think I can see that happening.
Exactly.
That's the case.
Yeah.